Thank you. Then there is a question about the current status of hardware translated to applications. Sunil Karki asks, can we make simulations of bigger molecules with the current state of the hardware?
So, not yet. We're not at the point where we can simulate bigger molecules than we could with a classical computer. But we're getting to the point where there could be some interesting science to be found at the scale that we're doing now, because it's not just about making bigger molecules, it's about looking for more accurate results and more accurate interactions. And we're right at that point now where we're sort of able to compete with some classical computing techniques, maybe not all of them. Turns out classical computer scientists are very smart and they've been doing this a really long time. So they have a bunch of tricks and tips they can play. And we haven't quite beaten all of them yet. But we're at the point where you can use quantum computers as another tool to verify your model or to verify a solution. Because when you're simulating something, before you go and you actually like test it and make that environment in the lab, you don't know what the right answer is. So we might use a classical method that might say like, oh, the ground state of this molecule should be 6. And we might have a quantum computer that says, I don't know, actually, I calculated that it's 7. And we might need another supercomputer that says, actually, it's 5.5. So when we have another tool that we're able to use to sort of verify that we're on the right path and that all of our answers are sort of coalescing into like the same order of magnitude, we really have something here.
Fantastic. And everyone, thank you all for the great questions. There are really many questions coming in. Feel free to upvote other people's questions so I can see which questions really need to be asked, because all of them are really good. Thank you. I see also some really advanced or specific questions that you are all invited to really dive into yourself, because quantum is a developing, evolving field right now. And some of the applications have hardly been explored, especially as we are developing the hardware to get to that stage where there is an advantage. I saw a question